and welcome to Andromeda Skies Tarot. I have a pick a card reading for you today, and this is going to be a love reading with messages from your person. Okay, we're going to tap into the energy surrounding your connection. So this is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Go ahead and meditate on the cards for a moment. You can pause the video if you like some more time. I'll give you a couple of moments. And then I'll have the timestamps for each one of the piles down below in the description, okay? Okay, so if you need some more time, go ahead and pause the video. We're going to be getting started with pile number 1. Alright, so we're starting off with attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So living in the moment. Okay, but there is a strong attraction here between you and your person. We have you deserve love. You are lovable. Now with this energy here, I do sometimes get a strong Sagittarius influence from it because of the Archer. So some of you could be involved with the Sagittarius. You don't have to be. But this is an energy of someone being very focused on you at this time. They have you in their crosshairs, okay? And this card is reminding you that you are deserving of love. We have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so this is a very strong synchronistic card for me whenever I get it in a reading. I want you to pay attention to any repeating numbers that you may be getting, or if you're thinking about someone and they're calling you, something like that. Okay, Spirit is trying to get a message to you, and they may be using synchronicity in order to do so. Also, your intuition is keen right now. So if you're getting a weird feeling from somebody, make sure you're paying attention to your gut. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse. Now the Six of Cups represents reminiscing. This is someone who is having very fond thoughts of you at this time. I feel like they feel distant from you. There's some kind of block or delay in this person coming forward. This card can represent someone wanting to come forward to reconnect, wanting to make up for something. They may come forward with an apology. Okay, but there's something blocking them at this time, okay? We have the Tower in the reverse. Now the Tower represents some kind of sudden change that we've gone through, some kind of sudden upset, something that may have been a bit uncomfortable. It doesn't necessarily have to be something bad. It can be just some kind of surprise. But with this card coming out right after the Six of Cups, I feel like there is something kind of going on between you and this person where we feel like everything has collapsed. Okay, the good news is that this collapse has already happened, and now there's an opportunity to rebuild. But with this card coming out right after the Six of Cups, I feel like this person may feel like they've kind of caused a lot of damage here, and it might be hard to backtrack at this point. I feel like that's what this individual is feeling at this moment. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. Now the Three of Wands is an energy of waiting. Okay, so with this card being in the reverse, it can represent feeling like we're waiting for a really long time and seeing no results. This card is also a manifestation card. So with it being in the reverse, this is our manifestations taking a bit longer than we'd like. This can sometimes represent things not going according to plan as well. I'm seeing for some of you, distance may also be an obstacle to overcome. And we have the beautiful Two of Cups. So this is coming into union with your person, okay? So this individual that you're thinking about is wanting to reconnect, but it might take some time, okay? Because I'm seeing that some kind of upset has happened with the Tower. And I feel for some of you, this person feels like maybe they need to wait for things to kind of die down, to calm down, because they've seen that they kind of caused a bit of chaos. And we have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. This is your person's greatest wish, is to come into union, okay? That nothing would make them happier. This is being content and satisfied. We have this coming out after the Two of Cups. So coming into union with you would make this person very happy. But there's something that is holding them back right now. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Now the Eight of Wands represents communication, but it can also represent travel, okay? So with it being in the reverse, again, I'm seeing that distance can be an obstacle for you, but I'm also seeing a lack of communication or miscommunication being a huge obstacle for you. And it could be one of the reasons why this delay in reuniting is happening, okay? Because there's not really good communication going on. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Now the Eight of Cups represents walking away from something, okay, leaving something behind. But when it's in the reverse like this, it represents someone turning back around, okay, and coming back. Now I have this card coming out right underneath the Tower. So this is a very strong energy coming out in your reading that this person is hesitating to come back around because they feel like there's been a catastrophe of some kind, a major upset, that they've caused a lot of problems, a lot of trouble, okay? We have the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles represents juggling things. It can represent someone who is very overwhelmed with the things that are going on in their life. Okay, maybe they have more than one job. Maybe they're going to school and work at the same time. Maybe they have kids or something. There are elements in their life that they're juggling here, okay? This can also represent this person kind of going back and forth in their mind about this connection, whether or not they should come back here and reconnect. They might be kind of juggling, like, should I, shouldn't I? We have the Four of Pentacles. Now the Four of Pentacles represents someone who is holding on to something very tightly. Okay, so there could be financial issues here where someone's trying to save money. If you live at a distance from this person, finances could be a problem. It's expensive to travel or whatnot. But this card can also represent someone holding on to you, being very clingy. Okay, as well as sometimes it can represent someone holding on to a grudge or something like that. Okay. I have this coming out underneath the Two of Cups, so this can represent someone who is a bit possessive. I have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Now the Ten of Wands represents a heavy burden. This person wants to put this all behind them. Everything that's going on in your connection with this individual, they want to put it behind the two of you. They want it to be water under the bridge. And nothing would make them happier with this being underneath the Nine of Cups, but they feel like they have to wait for some reason, and I feel like it has to do with this Tower moment that the two of you experience. Something major happened in this connection, and it's making this person feel like it might be too late to turn back around. Now I'm going to pull some clarifiers for your reading. I'll be using Island Time Wellness for this. Please clarify this reading for group number 1. Okay, so we have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So there's still a lot of love that this person has for you, and they're holding on to it. I feel like that they wish that they could express this to you. But with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, I'm saying many of you may not be in communication with them right now. We have the Sword and Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. This is very similar to the Ace of Swords. So this person wants to open up communication with you. I feel they want to talk about whatever happened between the two of you. This Tower moment. Oh, that one fell on the ground, so I'm just going to pick it up really quick. And we have talking. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. Okay, so yes, very strong energy that this person wants to open up communication with you. I feel that they're kind of debating it. With this coming out on top of the Two of Pentacles, they're going back in their and forth in their mind about reaching out. And I feel some of you may have been waiting for this person for quite some time. We have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay, so when I was talking about the Four of Pentacles and I mentioned that sometimes it can represent someone who is holding on to a grudge, I'm seeing that energy here where someone is replaying something over and over again in their head that happened in this connection. Now, this might be this person perceiving that perhaps you're holding on to something that happened in the connection, this Tower moment, or maybe they're the ones that are holding on to this moment. But someone here is, overthinking. They can't stop thinking about this this Tower moment that happened between the two of you. Wow. And we have twin flames. Yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Okay, so some of you are in a twin flame separation with this energy coming out. Okay, very powerful connection. Now I'm going to pull some of my own love oracle, my Andromeda Skies love oracle, to tap into what this person is thinking and feeling at this moment. If you would like one of these for yourself, you can find this deck in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. Please clarify this reading for group number 1. We have I dive in and out of relationships. So this person could have a problem with commitment with this energy. This is similar to the Knight of Wands energy. It's a very passionate connection, but it can represent an energy of someone who can dash out of a connection as quickly as they dash in. With that energy coming out, some of you could have an on-again, off-again relationship with this person. I check on you from afar. Okay, so even if you are not in communication with this person, they're checking in on you. They might be watching your social media. They might be asking friends about you. We have this is the end. Okay, and I have this coming out on top of the Two of Pentacles. So this person is going back and forth in their mind, okay, about this connection. I really feel this person feels like there might have been too much damage that happened, and they're really not sure if there's anything to turn back around to. We have, there was someone interfering in our relationship. Now, this doesn't have to be of a sexual nature. It can be maybe there was a toxic friend, or maybe there was a family member that disapproved of the connection, but there was some kind of outside individual that was meddling with their connection in some way. And then we have destiny is taking us down different paths. Now, this is an energy of feeling like the world, life in general, is kind of getting between the two of you and sending you off in different directions. This can represent someone taking a job that takes them further away, or someone going off to school, something like that, or an individual coming between the two of you. Okay. All right, group number 1, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time. All right, group number 2, this is going to be your reading. And we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so this can represent someone who you've had a relationship with coming back into your life, but this can also represent that sense of familiarity that we have with someone that we just met. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So a very strong energy of someone from your past coming back around into your energy, okay? Because we have this release your ex energy and someone from your past. So very strong energy. And we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Very, very strong energy there. We have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords represents someone who is investigating something. They're trying to learn information. It can sometimes represent someone who's a little bit of a snoop. So there could be someone who is keeping an eye on you. They may be checking out your social media, things like that, asking friends about you. They're trying to find out more information about what's going on with you right now. Okay, sometimes this can represent a student as well. So someone here could be in school, maybe both of you or one of you, or someone could be taking a training program or something like that. You have the moon. Now the moon represents fear and illusions. Okay, so I feel like someone is trying to get past these illusions to get to the bottom of the truth of something. They may feel like you're hidden from them at this time. Some of you may have blocked them on social media and they're having a hard time, you know, getting in contact with you or finding out what's going on with you. This person may also be afraid to speak up to you. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a motherly figure. So some of you could have children with your person. This is someone who's very responsible, very practical, and very patient. Okay. So this person, I feel, sees you in this light, that you're someone who's very responsible. You may make more money than they do with this energy coming out. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So I am picking up on a very strong energy of this person might be intimidated by you if you make more money than they do, or if you're more stable than they are, more responsible. This card can also represent a new commitment of some kind. When it's in the reverse position, it can represent someone feeling like they missed out on a grand opportunity. So I'm seeing this person feeling like this is wifey material with this Queen of Pentacles. This is someone that you want to settle down with. They're very stable. This is someone who will mother your children very well. And I'm seeing that with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, that they feel like they missed out on this really good opportunity with someone who's really special. I have the Four of Swords. Now the Four of Swords represents taking a break or taking a breather here. So the two of you may be separated right now, and this person is kind of thinking of, you know, maybe just a time out. This card represents healing, okay? So with the Three of Swords over this person's head and the Ace of Swords beneath this person, sometimes this can represent kind of a break in communication as well, because we're taking a breather, we're resting, we're recovering from this heartbreak that we experience with this Three of Swords energy above this person. Okay, so this person may be waiting for you to heal before they can come forward and speak to you. Some of you may have cut off communication from this person to heal a broken heart. And we have the Tower. Now the Tower represents some kind of upheaval, some kind of surprise. It can represent a crumbling of sorts, like the foundation crumbling beneath you. Okay, so I'm seeing like this person is kind of wanting to check in on you and see how you're doing after this heartbreak energy, healing from this heartbreak. I feel like they're aware that they have caused some kind of destruction or some kind of chaos in your life, and they want to kind of check in on you to see if you're doing okay. All right, I feel like they're really unsure of things. They might be afraid to speak to you. You might think that you don't think very highly of them at this time. We have the Princess of Wands. Now this is the Page of Wands. This represents some good news coming through. So I feel like this person has some very light-hearted energy, wanting to reach out to you in a very kind way to see how you're doing. Sometimes this can represent like a friend reaching out. So they may want to reach out to you as friends. This is communication. Again, pages are communication cards. So this person is wanting to speak to you, but I have both of these cards coming near this moon energy. So they're afraid of talking to you. We have the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords takes no BS. She can be quite ruthless. In some depictions of the Queen of Swords, she's depicted with a severed head. So she demands nothing but honesty from someone. And if they don't deliver, the Queen of Swords has no issue with cutting somebody out of their life forever. Now, with this card being in the reverse, this person, I feel, is hoping that over time that perhaps you will thaw, because the Queen of Swords can be quite cold-hearted sometimes, or at least seem cold-hearted, but she's only that way from experience. She's had a lot of experience and learned over time, not to let people take advantage of her. So in the reverse position, this is this person hoping that over time that you'll kind of thaw and maybe let them back in. Maybe you'll return to this very nurturing, patient energy of the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is luck being on your side and fate. Okay, so this person feels that you are their destiny. Okay, and I have this coming out underneath the Ace of Pentacles. So they feel like they've missed out on something that was meant for them. They've made a huge mistake. And then we have the Page of Swords again, Princess of Swords. So this person is really, really, really wanting to open up communication with these two cards here. And I really feel that they are trying to get to the bottom of something. They're trying to find out information about you. Some of you, like I said, may have cut this person off and maybe blocked them on social media or something, because this person feels like it's very hard to get to you or find out what's going on with you. But I'm definitely picking up on this like a strong break energy, that the two of you are taking a breather. I'm going to pull some clarifiers with Island Time Wellness. Please clarify this reading for group number 2. Whoa. Okay, so that is definitely way too many cards, but I will take this card because it fell upright. Okay, and we have the Snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Now with this energy coming out, and I have it coming out right on top of the Tower energy, I feel some of you may have had a third party interfere in this connection. And that could have been what this Tower moment is. It doesn't necessarily have to be of a sexual nature, but I feel for some of you it was in that way. But there could have been just someone who was interfering with this connection with ill intention, with this Snake energy. We have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Okay, so there could be someone here who is struggling with some form of addiction. That could also be an influence of this Tower moment. But this person feels bound to you. There's codependency here. If you look at this imagery, we have a heart that is bound to this person with a chain. So even in separation, this person feels bound to you in a way. Please clarify this reading for group number 2. we have kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. With this energy here, I'm getting an image of this person trying to butter you up. With this coming out on top of the Queen of Swords, trying to thaw this energy here. So they may come in being, very kind and friendly and flirty even. And then we have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. All right, so there's that shutting this person out energy that I was picking up on. So this person may call some of you wanting to, reconnect. And I'm saying many of you might not want to answer that phone call, or this could be energy that already happened. Maybe you had shut them out for a period of time with this Four of Swords energy, trying to recover and heal a broken heart. Please clarify this reading for group number 2. All right, and we have talking. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. So this is a very strong energy coming out in this reading where this person is really hoping to reconnect with you, but they feel that there is a block. They feel like they can't get to you. Sorry, they feel like they can't get to you for some reason. And then we have the Sword and Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So this card is very similar to the Ace of Swords. So again, another energy coming through where this person is really hoping to speak to you. All right, so this person may have done something that upset you greatly. For some of you, it was a third-party situation or something malicious that they did, because we do have this clever, malicious look over your shoulder, kind of like they're moving behind your back in a sneaky way. I'm going to pull some of my own love oracle to get into this person's head to see what they're thinking and feeling at this time. If you would like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. Please clarify this reading for group number 2. You have jealous and possessive. Okay, so this person may be a little obsessed with you. Okay, because we have jealous and possessive, and we have obsession. So I'm getting very strong devil energy coming through. If you've moved on from this person, I feel like they're trying to peer in and see what you're doing, who this other person is. Okay, because I feel like they kind of feel like a gem was taken from them with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have this was just a fling. With this energy coming out, I feel like this might be this person wanting to explain away some kind of third-party situation, just telling you, oh, it was just a fling, it didn't mean anything. This person has nothing on you sort of deal. Please clarify this reading for group number 2. And then we have this is the end. Okay, so some of you may have put your foot down after something that happened, not putting up with someone's behavior, because I do have the Queen of Swords energy. This can represent someone cutting off contact. And then we have please forgive me. And I have this coming out right on top of this not today. So I feel many of you might not, receive this this apology or want this apology from this person. You may just, never mind. No, thank you kind of energy. And then we have, I'm afraid of commitment. Now I feel like this person is really struggling with this energy because they run away from the thing that they truly desired. Because we have this Ace of Pentacles energy in the reverse. So now they're feeling like they've missed out on an opportunity. And then we have, you deserve better than me. So internally they know, they're aware that you deserve better than the way that they treated you in this connection. So there's a very strong energy here, group number 2. This person really, really desperately wanting to find out more about you, what you're doing right now, what's going on with you. I feel many of them feel like things are shrouded in mystery with this moon energy. I think that they're afraid that you're going to move on. Some of you may have already moved on. And there's a very strong energy of this person wanting to communicate but feeling like they can't get through to you. Maybe you don't want to talk to them. All right, group number 2, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time. Okay, group number 3, this is going to be your reading. We have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, so playful, flirtation. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So someone expressing how they feel. We have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Sometimes when we receive this card in a reading, it can represent someone who has walls up to protect themselves. Because we have, it is safe for you to love. But someone here could feel like perhaps that it's not safe. So they have walls up to protect themselves. We have judgment in the reverse. Now, with judgment in the reverse, it can represent someone who is kind of ignoring that inner calling to take some kind of action. This card can also represent making poor judgment. So I feel someone may be afraid to make the wrong choice, okay? To become serious with someone. Maybe they feel like that they'll be making the wrong choice. They don't trust their own judgment. We have the Hangman in the reverse. So this is Pisces energy. So some of you could be involved with a Pisces. Now, when the Hangman is in the reverse, it can represent someone who's being a little bit stubborn, not wanting to look at things from a different perspective. They may be set in their ways. Okay, so I feel that someone may have formed some kind of particular habits, and it's really hard to change this person's mindset. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Now, the Knight of Swords represents a very fast-moving energy, someone rushing in to fight for what they believe in. When it's in the reverse position like this, it can represent someone who is running away, they're retreating. Okay, so I'm seeing someone who would rather run away than allow someone to kind of change their mind with something. All right, they don't want to lower down these walls. They want to protect their heart. Someone may actually be a lot more sensitive than they let on with this energy here. I have the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is a very sensitive soul. This is someone who's very intuitive and empathic. It's the only Cups card in the deck that has a cover over their cup. So this can represent someone who's very good at hiding their emotions. In the reverse position, I feel that this can represent someone who is withholding emotion as well. And I have this right alongside the Knight of Swords. So someone could have run away from things before they're given an opportunity to, let these emotions out. It's a very strong energy of someone afraid of love, really. And I have the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is higher level commitment. This can represent a wedding, celebration of some kind, being welcomed home. Some of you might live together with this energy, or maybe you invited this person to live with you with this energy. Some of you could be married to this person, and I feel like this person might be pulling away. Maybe you talked about getting married to this person. I have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Now, the Seven of Swords can represent infidelity. It can represent someone kind of sneaking around behind your back and stuff like that. With this card being in the reverse, I don't feel that this is necessarily the case in your situation. I feel like this might be someone who is kind of running away from their feelings. This is like an energy of someone who's kind of taking what they need from this connection, but then running away when things get too serious, okay? For some of you, there could have been a third-party situation, but I feel for a lot of you that this is representing, again, this person kind of taking what they need from the connection. So your loving energy, the cuddling, the flirting, the more lighthearted aspects of the connection, taking that energy, but then running away when things get too serious. We have the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is an energy of fighting, confrontation. It can represent arguments with, exchanging nasty words, being really mean to each other, things like that. A winning at all cost energy. If you look at this imagery, this person is holding the Three of Swords, so they've caused emotional damage here. And now these people in the background are, trying to comfort each other with their heads hung low. It represents defeat as well. So someone could be feeling rather defeated in this connection. And I have this coming out underneath the Hangman. So defeated, trying to change someone's perspective, the way they think, and being unable to do so. And then we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. So we have this card coming out in your reading twice. So a very strong energy of here can represent a higher level commitment. All right, with it being in the reverse, I feel that this person has a very strong fear of commitment. Someone wanting to run away from this energy. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. So the Two of Swords is a stalemate. This is a stagnant energy. And if you look at this imagery, we have this person who is blindfolded, refusing to see the truth, and we have them protecting their heart space with two swords crossing over their heart. Okay, so this person is refusing to make some kind of decision, refusing to hear a different perspective, and they're doing so to protect themselves because they're a lot more sensitive than they let on. And then we have the Strength card. So this is how this person wants you to see them, as someone who's very strong, standing in their power, not sensitive. They might, again, be a bit stubborn. This is Leo energy. Okay, so it's fixed sign. It can be quite stubborn energy. But if you look at this picture here, we have this maiden who is, charming this beast. So I feel this person has a very tender heart towards you. They like your loving, warm affection. Okay, because we have this image with this woman caressing and snuggling with this lion. And then we have this imagery here where they're cuddling again. I feel this person really enjoys this energy from you. But then when things get really serious, they're afraid of the confines of a higher level commitment. And I feel that for a lot of you that this person struggles with trusting their own judgment. They're afraid of making a wrong choice. Now, it could be because of childhood wounding, growing up. Maybe their parents didn't have a happy marriage, or maybe someone in their family didn't have a happy marriage and they're afraid of kind of winding up in that same situation. Please clarify this reading for group number 3. We have the Golden Mirror. self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Okay, with this energy coming out, this is an energy of someone who is really only thinking about their own needs. Okay, and I have this card coming out on the Seven of Swords. This person kind of taking what they need and what they want from you and, you know, tucking their tail between their legs and kind of running in the other direction when things get too serious. Can represent someone who is acting quite selfishly. We have clock. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. So this is divine timing taking place in this connection. Now, I have this coming out on top of the hangman, and the hangman can sometimes represent a pause that is taking place. Sometimes when I receive the hangman in a reading, it can represent little to no communication going on because someone is kind of like at a full stop. And we have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So see, your person really enjoys this energy of the connection. They enjoy the passion. They enjoy the romance, and, you know, they enjoy your loving energy. And we have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Okay, so they may feel that you are unconditionally loving. They enjoy this flirting. This is a very flirtatious energy, similar to the flirt card here. And we have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. Okay, so a message coming through finally. If you've been waiting for this person to reach out to you, they may finally reach out and open up communication. And we have heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Now, whenever I receive this card in a reading, it oftentimes represents someone who has their heart on lockdown. Now, that's a very prominent energy coming out in this reading, someone being overly protective of their heart. They don't trust their judgment. Okay, because their heart is being represented as this lock here. Now I'm going to pull some of my own love oracle, my love message oracle, my Andromeda Skies love oracle. If you would like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. And we're going to use this to get into your person's head to see what they're thinking and feeling. Please clarify this reading for group number 3. We have one-sided relationship. Now that's an energy that's coming out twice now in this reading. So here we have one-sided relationship and one-sided relationship. So one person doing all the heavy lifting, all the emotional labor in this connection. Someone being more invested. And then we have, I have sexual fantasies about you. So yeah, this person definitely enjoys that aspect of this connection. We have, I can see myself with you for the long term. So this person can see themselves with you in the future, but they don't trust their judgment. We have, I am intimidated by you. Now they may think that you're more attractive than they are. Maybe they think that you're smarter than them. Or maybe you make more money than them, but there's something here that, you know, makes them intimidated. We have, you make me want to be a better person. So this person wants to improve themselves for you. We have you are the love of my life. I feel like this person hasn't really experienced a love like yours before. They may have only had very negative experience in relationships, and that could have a huge influence on why they don't trust their judgment. And we have destiny is taking us down different paths. Now, this is an energy, a feeling like kind of life is getting between the two of you in some way. Someone could be taking a job that makes them move farther away. Someone could be going off to school. There could be a person who's getting between the two of you. But there's something here that is putting a wedge between the two of you and sending you off in different directions. Alright, group number 3, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time.